LGBTQ 1-minute news. Let's clear up sports. Chicago Bulls waived Jaden Ivey after Pride Month comment controversy. The Chicago Bulls have waived guard Jaden Ivey after he posted videos criticizing the NBA's Pride Month celebrations, calling them unrighteousness. The team announced the decision Monday, shortly after the video circulated online, saying the conduct was detrimental to the team. The 24-year-old had recently joined Chicago following trades from Detroit and Minnesota because nobody wants him. You know what's unrighteous? Trying to bring your tired ignorance to Chicago where that stupid shit isn't tolerated. And as Robin asked LV in Annie Hall, quote, "What is so fascinating about a group of pituitary cases trying to stuff the ball through a hoop?"
Right.
End quote.
Right. Well, you know, in our country, we do have freedom of speech, and a lot of these haters want to say, I'm being canceled, I'm being this, I'm being that. The Constitution, the very First Amendment of the Constitution states that you do have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly. You have all that good stuff, and we love it and we take it for granted. Maybe we don't all take it for granted just because of the times that we're living in. But it doesn't insulate you from what happens with your peers and with the people that employ you. What the First Amendment does for people is it protects you from government overreach, or it used to. There's many examples where we could say that it hasn't been working that way. But in a perfect world, or in a world pre-8 years ago, it was supposed to protect you from the government knocking on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, please come with me because of something that you posted, something that you said. But it doesn't insulate jerks and assholes like this gentleman. I don't even want to call him a gentleman, this unrighteous fool who plays with balls and hoops and stuff like that. If you're going to call something unrighteous, you better be prepared for that pushback. And the pushback is that teams like Minnesota, what was the other team?
Detroit.
Detroit, yes. So it doesn't mean that they have to do business with you anymore. It doesn't mean they have to pay you. It doesn't mean you're going to be the face of their organization anymore. So I just want to make that really clear. We do have a First Amendment right to free speech. You don't have a First Amendment right to not having any consequences from the people that transact with you.
Yeah. Okay. Clearly, this is not going to be 1-minute news, and settle down because I've got something to say. Okay. As we come up on Easter, the time when Jesus came out of the cave. Hey, and hey, closets are just the new cave, right?
Okay.
This guy apparently is like, he puts the freak in Jesus freak. He has done, and just 4 years ago, he was the number 5 draft pick in the NBA. Greg, that means he was a very sought-after player. So people wanted him. So apparently, in the locker rooms during when reporters are there and they're doing their post-game interviews and questions, he would question the reporters like, "Did you fornicate before marriage?"
So
the hell, he has been traded several times. This is not the first time he has gone off like this. If you watch the video, it's like a 45-minute rambling, Jesus loves me. And the thing that's sort of scary about him is if you watch it for like a minute, don't commit to the whole thing.
I don't want brain rot.
You will get brain rot from this. Okay. But the thing that's scary is that he is not fire and brimstone. He's not even at my level of agitation. He's just calmly spewing his hate, talking about how he's been persecuted and he's being persecuted. And it's always the persecutors that claim they're being persecuted. Get off the cross. We need the wood.
I have the world's smallest violin. I'm so sorry that you're being persecuted. I could point to you 10 people in my life that are being persecuted right now for real things because they're gay or because they have a contrary view, not because of something that you've made up because you've created this narrative to be the victim. And I can't believe he's saying to people, did you fornicate?
Oh yeah.
Obviously he's got some kind of an obsessive thought pattern there. And I think it's centered around repressed sexuality, sex, and perhaps he's a member of the community and just doesn't want to admit it.
Well, he does like playing with balls.
He does.
There
You
you
know
go.
what? You
And
took
he-
my punchline.
Yeah, sorry.
You took my punchline.
Nope.
It's okay.
That
That.
is an LGBTQ woman in news story. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.